I once watched a video where a guy mentioned that the greatest financial assets is the ability to not to try to impress others, which means every financial decision you make is not based on how others feel. That means you don't go to a restaurant just because you want to impress a friend, but because you can afford it. And for those of you that are religious, the Bible actually says that godliness with contentment is a great gain. And contentment means you are satisfied with what you have, who you are. You are basically happy with yourself. So today, I want to give you 5 points that will help you to stay continuously be content with what you have so that you can make the best financial decision that you will not regret later. So, number one is that anytime you want to buy something or you want to do something, always ask yourself, what is the true purpose of that thing? For example, if you want to buy a car, ask yourself, what is the true purpose of a car? And you quickly realize the true purpose of a car is a means of transportation to take you safely from point A to point B. And once you understood that, you are going to find out that what your decision will be based on the reliability of the car rather than the type of gadgets that the car has. And you'll be able to make a good financial decision that you'll be able to afford. If you understand that housing, that having a house is just to have a roof over you, you are not going to be considering how big of a kitchen, how big of this. You are going to base it on things that you can financially be able to afford. So that's number one. Number two is to be able to uh, be grateful for what you have. And the best way to be grateful for what you have is to look around you. And sometimes you might need to look over the ocean to realize that you are complaining that you don't have a designer shoe, but there are people that do not have shoe at all. And by the time you go into some downtown and you find homeless people, you're going to be grateful for having a house, even if it is a small house. The number three is that you need to know that whatever anybody verbally tell you to do or they give you a clue to do is just a suggestion. It doesn't matter who the person is. So if somebody tells you you need to buy certain clothes to attend certain party, just know that it is a suggestion. You don't need to do it. If your pastor tells you that you need to donate certain amount of money that you don't have, you need to just realize it's a suggestion. You don't need to go into debt to go and do that. What I realize is that when people know that something is a suggestion, it's not mandatory, they are able to make a better financial decision. Number four is that you need to know that every decision in life is personal. Every decision and most consequence of a bad decision are personal. So you need to always know that, you know, even though we live in a community, but whatever decision you make is going to affect you more than the others. And it's surprising to me that when I even read the Bible, that even going to heaven, the Bible says there is no marriage in heaven, which means each individual is going to account for their life separately, even though they are married when they are on earth. So that should teach you something. And the last thing is that you need to know how to say no. And one thing that I find out in the best way to know how to say no to anybody is to always ask yourself that if somebody tell me to do something or they cajole me to do something, if that thing goes wrong and I need to be bailed out, will that person be able to bail me out? And what you will quickly realize is this, that that person that suggested to you that you need to buy a certain type of house, a certain type of shoe, when you get into debt, they will not be there. You will be on your own. And if you know that, then it should be easier for you to say no to something that you cannot financially afford. So I hope this video helped you. The purpose of this video is to make sure that whatever decision you make in your life, you don't regret it later. And that's the purpose. So if there are other things that you think I should mention that I did not mention, put it in the comment section. Please share this video and don't forget to subscribe to us. God bless you.